Hello, chat, and welcome to our Challenge Cup Finals. I am here in the commentator booth with Dastar. Dastar, how are we feeling today?
I mean, are we even needed here? Chad is just bringing all of the pain already, like this early. Just like all of this torture and cursing on the seed. Like, are we even needed for this? Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, we have literally had the stream running for 10 minutes. I think Jet has been said like 5 times.
Oh, what?
Toad,
Sadie!
I gotta get out of the way now. I want us to have a longer seed.
Come on!
Oh, yeah. Dastar, do you want to run over what our settings are for this seed?
No, because I don't remember what they. Okay, hang on, I gotta find it.
It's
Look, it's been 4.5 months. You think I've actually paid attention to a seed? Anyway, so yeah, before we get into that, yeah, this has been probably by the time it finishes, 4.5 months of this Season 7 Challenge Cup. It started literally right after the new year, and we're now finally in the grand finals. We've got 2, possibly 3, depending on how it goes down, games coming up. These our 2 remaining runners are absolute monsters, and they have played, I think, 13 and 14 games apiece or something like that. It's
Yeah, I
ridiculous.
think I think it was like 14 or 15 matches.
Yeah,
And
Toad has 14 and Devin has 13. Jesus.
yeah, and in their head-to-head matchup, because these two runners have been playing each other for a long time. During his last match, DareDevinX actually pointed out that like Toad was one of the runners that was like really around whenever Daredevin started running. So this is kind of a meeting of old friends, real like anime tournament arc finals kind of stuff. And as you can see in their
Anime.
heads-to-head, Tenacious Toad has 14 wins to Daredevin's 20 wins with 2 ties. So they played quite a few games head-to-head, and just based on the stats, Daredevin has a slight edge. But we'll see if that pans out today.
Yeah, now they did pick their settings already. They have so banned were Key Sanity and Overworld tokens by Toad and Devin respectively. And the majors and minors they chose Shop Sanity 4 and required only, beatable only. And for minors, start with max rupees and pre-planted beans. So they're really going for the quality of life plays here. They just want to see how this first one goes down and move on and see where the next one takes them, because that's already scheduled. We've already got that scheduled on Sunday, guys, by the way. Oh, hey, it's a race thing. Oh, they start with Bolero and what song is that? Saria. Oh joy.
Yeah, I think that that's an interesting start because that gets you 1/3 of the way to Burning Cack. That also gets you some extra child checks with being able to do
And there we
like
go.
Skull Kid and
Oh, now here we've already got the divergence in the backwalking versus turnaround and roll strat as they check their medallions. We've got Shadow Temple having the Forest Medallion. You'd love to see that. You don't.
oh god.
Um, Fire Temple Water Medallion, DC and Jabu for Shadow and Spirit, and Forest Temple Light Medallion. That's just gross. Okay, Burning Cack is Sun Song. Skull Mask is Piece of Heart. GTG Center Chest is Magic.
Oh boy. See,
Oh
this is why
boy.
I said the J word before we got into the
Colossus
seed.
left hand, Bigoron sword.
Okay.
So we know where Biggie is. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess if we get Requiem and some other stuff, maybe we could rush that.
Yeah, no. Um. Also, I think I figured out what was wrong with my stream. I think it's just having it open in too many places.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, it's not like I, tech support or anything. Anyway, so Devin backwalking all the way over to Kakariko while Toad gets the hints and cries on the inside. Um, which, it's expected, let's be honest.
Yeah, I really like this child play from Toad with
With
Saria's.
Shop Sanity, especially with Shop Sanity.
Yeah, there's just a lot that you can do as a
Oh!
child, like finding a magic, so you don't have to go to GTG, at least for the center chest.
So when you go to GTG, see that there's a big chest in the center. Oh, yeah, I should. Damn it, you're right.
Oh,
You got to fix your cropping. That's on me.
no, well, that's also on me, I think.
Yeah, taking the exclamation mark out won't change it.
Yeah, it's okay. Whoop.
All right, and that's a slingshot in the cack shops. And a Rudo's letter in the other cack shop.
Okay.
75. Oh, he bought the slingshot so he can't get Rudo's.
That's hilarious.
F. More like Daredevin F.
Yeah, so I guess
Got
that
him.
having that Ritos in the cack shop could benefit Daredevin whenever he finally goes child, depending on if he's able to even get into.
Ooh, almost missed the Rufio jump, but I've done that many times.
Yeah.
For $5.
Rufio jump I practiced religiously for our Triforce Splits matchup, Dastar.
Same.
I was not going to miss that.
DMC to Bongo for, it's obviously going to be Nocturne in the crater.
Yeah. So gotta find some hovers, gotta find Bolero, gotta find Hook.
All right, and Devin's now got the rupees needed for that Rudo. So I need to see if I'm just still losing my mind here.
I think you've always lost your mind a little bit, Dastar.
Especially when yeah, just specifically for Ooter. I've just never had one.
Yeah,
all right, and we're getting the 3-song child route here. We're got Tenacious Toad heading to the range already. Speaking of Tenacious Toad, I mean, both of these runners are tenacious as hell. I mean, you've got Season 7 settings, which in general have just general variance in seed length. 2 to 4 hours in... Oh, I didn't even read what that hint was.
40's nothing.
50 was dead.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. But you've got... These guys have done 13 and 14 matches each before this one. And those can have variance from 2 to 3 to maybe even 4 hours long each. And that is just ridiculous, I think. That much game was needed here. And it just goes to show how good they are, that they're still going strong after all this.
Yeah, both of our runners are really showing their stamina. I know that Daredevin said during the interview in his last match that he really doesn't like this drafting system. He really wants to be able to just open up a seed and play it, which kind of explains some of the picks. These are very vanilla picks, so we're going to have a pretty vanilla seed. That doesn't mean
Devin.
it's going to be a nice seed, though.
And then he bonks his head trying to make the jump rip. All right, there's Storms and Lon.
And
Bolero.
So we'll get to see what the song is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm waiting to call that as Nocturne right there.
It'd be really funny if it's not Nocturne, though.
Oh, no, that would be funny. You're right. It's just not going to be.
And I choose to believe that this seed is going to have jokes.
Oh, no, it's absolutely going to be. And I've got a new trick waiting in my back pocket for that.
I'm so excited. Yeah, Dastar has been cleaning up our chat commands.
Yeah, and I've only been... Oh, that's a hook! The child route paying off for Toad. That's a hook.
Yeah,
yes,
that is real nice.
And serious business, you are correct. Burning Cack is Sun Song. Oh! Those are needed. Well, no one's going to miss those, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Tobias, Hell Knight can take him back at any time. I told him I was done. All right. Hey, Gutrun, what's up, man? How you doing?
Also, chat, I've adjusted my mic. Tell me if this is a little better.
No, I'm kidding. I haven't heard any difference because I'm in the chat with you.
Yeah. So you're not going to hear the audio filter I put over my mic. God, yeah. we're already losing it, and we're only 6 minutes in.
Yes, Tobias, that is totally what I said, and you can't prove otherwise. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we've got a scale and a wallet in the Kakiri shop, and with Mac's wallet on, that's a really nice wallet to know about. Oh, it's double wall locked. I didn't even see the cost. Oh, Devin. That come. Oh, Devin. Oh, Mido.
Mido?
I'm just gonna say names and nothing but names. Devin, Mido, Toad. Okay, that was useful.
I actually blinked. I literally blinked and missed it. What was that second chest?
Bo.
Yes, useful. Very useful.
Shoutouts to Devin getting stuck on like 2 different spots late in the race and still pulling a 51 on that race.
Yeah, that's incredible recovery. And
Wow.
Devin's going to check what's on Bolero. So let's see if this seed has jokes.
All right. Yo, congrats, Scooter. All right, Devin's trying to look. I don't know if he saw it or not, but we're checking. Nope, it's not that.
Nope, that is a blue rupee. Not.
Wow. Wait, what? That's not the.
Not
Huh?
Nocturne. That is Requiem.
Wait, and Spirit's a stone. And Spirit's a stone.
Please. Please. AD for Nocturne. AD for Nocturne.
No. No. This is what I get for coming out of my pseudo-retirement. Here, you do this to me.
Oh, incredible.
Oh,
incredible.
no. All right. Skull Kid with a strength.
Okay, that's...
I mean, Triple Factorio's got a really good point.
I really think that this child routing from Toad is really good and is probably the play this seed. Yeah, Devin's got the Rudos, but you can't do much with it until you get a little bit more in the seed.
OGC Fairy dead. It's just a bloopy today. So anything strength 3 locked is only in light trial. And we know where light arrows are, so
Yeah, it's very fun to have an early light arrow, so we're just not thinking about those.
I would really like it if the entire stream's volume could be bumped a bit.
Like, everyone's or just the runners? Here, I will...
So, both is what he's saying, but the player audio needs more than us.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, and a lens! Wait, oh no, now there's actual contention for dumb paths. Oh boy! Ah! Oh, this just got great. Oh, this got great. This got great. So, that means that either the lens or the Requiem are the path to Bongo. Oh, Tobias, you said something very interesting there.
Lost Woods to Phantom Ganon.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because the strength would be there, but the bow wouldn't be, so that makes sense. Oh, Nocturne in the forest, so that was accessible from the beginning.
Wasteland Foolish! Are you kidding me?
Each. Well, I'll stop.
I have a containment zone and I'm not afraid to use it, Dastar.
I owned the containment zone. I was born in it, melded in it, molded in it. Thank you, Gutron, for covering me on that one. Vanilla Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
We found Greg.
Wow. Oh God. That's. Okay, I was bumping up audio, so I haven't even had a chance to like fully process everything happening here.
So let me keep you up to date here. So we got Nocturne at Saria, Market Path to Baronade, by the way, for Toffle. You don't threaten me with a good time. Anyway, oh God, I've lost track. There was just so much in the last like couple seconds. So we know that Nocturne was on Saria's song. We know
Yes.
that Wasteland is dead. We know
Sadly.
that Market Path to Baronade. We know that Ocarina of Time is vanilla, the Song of Time. And we know that Devin is going into Fire Temple already.
Market to Baronade is interesting, especially because we got Rita's letter in CAC, right?
Mm-hmm. But you know what we didn't find there? Or no, we did find in Market? The magic.
Uh, uh, uh,
So now we have magic on Path, and we now have Lens on Path. Oh yes.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Treasure chest. Treasure chest.
Treasure chest. Treasure chest. Oh, I think Toad's going for it. Come on, Toad.
Oh,
Hook
come
me
on.
up, man.
Yes, yes. Just do it, Toad. Just do it.
Oh, he doesn't have sons. He's got to wait. He could just go to the castle, though.
Oh, yeah. And getting the castle hint is actually a pretty good chance of time.
Oh, right. Devin has the lens, not Toad.
Well, Toad could just 1 in 32 it.
Okay, calm down, Cola.
Look,
Okay,
my
he is waiting.
ADHD
He is waiting for time of day. He is waiting for. No, he's just doing Richard.
Yeah, I mean, Richard is a good thing to do because that's going to confirm, like, do you need, like, how much do you need to think about things like magic and, like, treasure chest minigame and, like...
And if I remember correctly from the pathing there, Toad has that market hint, but Devin does not.
Yeah, that market hint was...
In Forest.
In Forest, yeah, which DareDevin has not gone there yet.
I guess.
No, serious business. Rudo's was in Kakariko's shops.
Oh, maybe IT guy is right. I don't know. I'm. Oh, we got the high five. We've got the high five. Oh no, one moved to the other shop as they came in. Damn it.
I want there to be another item here in Market, but I don't want it to be Boomerang. I want to be something real stupid.
Hammer on treasure chest game.
I was actually thinking Hammer. I was thinking how funny Hammer would be.
Gee, thanks. You gave a kid some pointy sticks for the return of your dog. Oh right, bomb shoe shop.
Oh, I forget this is Shuffle.
Okay, there's nothing there. We're good. But that was smart play by Toad because I'll forget that every freaking time. And Toad is age changing.
Yeah, I agree with Purple that it was kind of weird to do that wait out in front of Castle instead of going back and checking the hint. Especially because now that you're going adult, you're not going to be able to get that Castle 1 hint.
Bomb shoe. Oh.
Or Treasure Chest game, or Pose.
Pose, yeah, Pose.
Because Pose is a market check, but that would require us to have Eponas, logically, and we are in required only.
That's right, this is a required only seed, so we're not just going to find something that's just going to lead us down a bait path.
Yeah, there's a pretty good chance that our runners don't do a lot out of logic. The one thing that I could see is that with that early Rudos, someone might try to weep skip and go check ice if they start running into some bottleneck.
All right, so we've got the classic 15-minute no you. Devin is now child and Toad is now adult, going on basically the... Nope. Devin doing... Okay, never mind.
There is one thing, other than getting into Zora's domain, Devin is also going to be able to check target in the woods because he has that slingshot.
That's true. And Lost Woods is a path location.
Yeah, so Devin is going to get a little more value out of Child 1 than Toad will, but Toad's going to get more value out of Adult 1 because Toad basically has Forest Temple. Toad
He definitely has Forest Temple. There is nothing in Forest Temple he cannot do.
Yeah, so just go do Forest. Go get that first medallion.
Yeah, it's late medallion, so it's not like it's going to be a better time for it. We got a river play since the bean already exists. That's something.
Yeah, I like doing this. I think this is a
Yep.
good call before going
River
into
has
forest.
great information. 3 hints, 3 checks. Just a little quick jaunt up the river.
Yeah, and
That
Toad will
is
also be
money.
able to grab that night skull as well.
Oh, true. Oh, and he's got storms.
Ooh, yeah, so Frog's won.
Oh, adult. He's adult.
Oh, right. I kind of forget that you can't do frogs
Yeah,
as adult.
yeah. To be fair, it's my fault for bringing it up, but, you know, it's fine. Don't worry
You
about it.
got me excited, Dastar.
I got myself excited. All right, and River Grotto has a hint.
Oh.
River chest in water has Furor's wind. Lovely.
Well, if we were hoping for some Furore strats.
No, no, water, not well. Nothing on that one? Okay. Anyway,
That's AD locked, as Virgil points out. God, that is AD locked.
and there's the second hint for GTG magic meter. So we know where second magic is.
Yep.
And the only way that someone's going to pick it up is if they have the keys and they're there, and it's just like, well, I'm just going to grab it just for the extra magic. There's very little chance that's happening. All right, there is a arrow over on the
Shadow Foolish.
Ripjack Astronomy. Your house is empty. So we've got our first foolish, and that's a whopper of a foolish check. Of a foolish hint.
Yeah. Especially because what that would tell me is that Shadow's either deep in the seed or
So
I would be inclined to think it's deep in the seed. I would be inclined to think it's deep in the seed.
I agree 100%. It's going to be deep in the seed because it always is going to be deep in the seed. If I know it can happen, it's not going to happen where it's early in the seed. But I will say that oh, we got a second foolish. What? Huh?
But that would make
Well,
me think either Serenade or Prelude on the Prelude check.
yeah, agreed. Which means that Wasteland's foolish, right? Well, that would be nice if somebody put it on our note sheet.
Our trackers are doing their
No,
best.
I'm yelling at Tobias. I know Tobias was specifically doing it for a bit. I would never yell at our tracker. I will always yell at Tobias.
Good save.
I'm about to get banned, aren't I? Bye!
No, I'm not. I'm not kicking you out. I promised Tobias that we would be good.
Oh, should we actually do that then?
If I'm going to ban you, I'm going to pick a very good moment to send you to the containment zone.
Fair enough.
And that was just an easy shot. I gotta choose better.
That's fair. All right. Okay, so yeah, so they've basically done their loops together, and now we're back on finding new stuff, I guess. Now, interesting spot for Devin now that he's got... Oh, he got ZL. Where the hell was ZL? Colossus. That was at the Colossus. Lovely. So, Devin with ZL and Storms could make a well play here.
Yeah, and all he'd be leaving behind are the bomb lock checks, so I don't think that's a terrible plan.
But aren't those peekable to begin with?
Yeah.
So he would be able to know.
Yeah, and that information would be useful for routing later. So yeah, I think that would be a good play.
Yes, Miss Dagger, we know that Burning Cack is Sun Song. All right, and Devin going up to the woods. He with that slingshot, as you called, so we will be able to see target in the woods here. Yeah, I guess that's true. All right, Storm's Grotto. Have we seen this in Kikiri? Maybe not. Oh yeah, there's the hover boots hint.
Flare Dancer
Oh, we
top
have seen
of
this. We have seen
fire.
that.
Interesting.
Yeah. That was the... We did see that already on Toad's side. Because I know I saw him pick up a fire tunic. Cack shooting, nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Has Devin checked target in the woods yet?
No. But also, of course, cack shooting is nothing. Purple's not playing the seed. All right, now I'll go to the containment zone. Sorry. All right, that's Rudo's for Tenacious Toad.
Yeah, it feels like Toad kind of has to go forest after this, right? There's not a lot more options.
There's no reason not to. It's a required dungeon. He needs to do it.
Yeah, and there's not a good alternative once he's cleaned up adult cack. So we should be seeing forest soon, seeing if there's anything in there.
Plus, there's also the chance of finding either one of 3 bomb bags or some chews, and if you got that, you just run over to DC and nuke that.
Yeah, because getting in DC would be great. This is actually the first seed in a while that I've seen that hasn't given us some kind of explosives early on.
Nice rupees, calling it.
Nice.
All right, and we have the Bane of Eligatua right here from DareDevin. I really need to stop calling people out for stuff. It's just going to get me in trouble. And the Nice is ruined.
Well, that's okay. It was nice. It was nice until it wasn't.
Yes, that is exactly how that works. Correct. All right.
I know how numbers work.
That makes one of us. All right, Toad going up. Making the game lag by killing a spider.
Chat wondering if Child Goron City is going to be the game decider. We haven't had anyone loop in Child Goron City yet, have we?
Nope.
That makes me nervous. Goron City is one of those places that I really don't like to route.
Nobody does, and we normally don't see Child Goron City until relatively late.
Yeah, which always...
They don't have any checks they can do, though. That's the thing. What checks can they do?
I guess
Toad needs to realize he's got Bolero and go get Requiem. That's what he needs to do, because that'll get him to getting ZL, which he can't do. He can't do Darunia. He doesn't have ZL.
Oh god, he doesn't have ZL. That explains it.
And he's also adult.
Does strength put doing Hot Rodder into logic?
No.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. I think the fact that Toad's walking up here is making me a little bit nervous, because he does have Bolero, and I'm not sure why. He's got a hook shot, which means he can get out of the crater, so I'm just not sure why he's doing it this way.
Yeah, especially with not being able to get the bomb wall in Trail. But it...
Well, he peeked it. Oh! That paid out. He's got explosives.
Yeah, and I think that ultimately that's the reason for Toad walking up here versus using Bolero is just to get the information, because he also got to check the top of DC.
True, but that's one check that you could also just jump off the top and get it on the way down. Oh yeah, and Trail Storms, sure. But, again, you just walk out of Goron City and do that. Also, I should also point out that's 26 minutes in and they have the ability to use light arrows.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Can't you farm money doing that?
I know that's like a Majora's Mask thing.
Oh,
I don't know if it's also in this.
With Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm just... Why? Bolero was on the adult windmill, right?
Yes.
So yeah, Toad got that. Why didn't he warp?
I mean,
Again, yes, like you said, he got.
I don't know
No,
what
no.
the actual time save is. Doing it one way versus the other way.
Serenade on Suns. Okay, so we've got discount prelude for Devin. River Foolish. Great place for that hint. Thanks, game.
And
And a
another
second bow.
bow.
All right, successful flame storage means we're done in this grave. I like Devin's play here. He's not to say I don't like Toads. I'm sure there is a good reason. I just don't know what it is. But Devin seems to be going in a very thorough motion. Like, he'll be done with Graveyard here if he comes back for the right time of day to get digging.
Yeah, and with Nocturne, even if you don't have Sun Songs, I would think that you could route that in kind of easy.
Yeah. And again, he's in the finals. I'm not. So I am going to go ahead and agree that he probably made the right choice because, well, I'm not good at this.
I love how DareDevin started to run to put the chicken in and then was like, wait, it's not one chicken. I need to actually fly and get the other chickens.
Oh God, you're making me watch chickens? Why would you do this to me?
As a reminder, I was the one who suggested, are we going to see chickens as a prediction? And you didn't set it.
Because it's also possible that if it's 7 and based on timing and stuff, it could just... You might just have... Oh, that was Fortress to King Dodongo? Bomb bag on top of the fortress?
Fortress to Dodongo?
Huh?
That's okay. That's... So...
Yeah, it means it's on top of the fortress, or it's locked by Epona. One of those two is true.
Yeah.
The first bomb bag is behind those two things.
And the... okay, so the reason that that's wild is we are playing required only. And given that's the only item that you need for DC, that means that all other bomb bags are locked by either Eponas or Longshot, because those would be our logical ways to get across the bridge.
Yep. So the question is, what is it going to be? Not that. Also, hi, Hell Knight.
Hi, HK. Yeah, new IT guy, I'm inclined to believe long shot too, especially with us having the hook shots so early, and I'm just...
No, it's not.
I don't
Hear
know.
me out.
I don't know.
Hear me out.
I think that would be a good joke.
It would be a good joke, but it's not going to be, and here's why. Water's a stone.
But it'd be funny.
It would be funny. You're not wrong, one bit. But I also like our players to not be in pain whenever we do something to them.
See, and that's the difference between us as commentators, Dastar. You
No,
don't like pain. I do.
This is why I'm an organizer. All right. Toad saying screw you to the Moblin, and we jumping.
We jumping.
Man, I'm so used to just seeing people just pull out free Scarecrow and hookshotting up. But why do that if you can just trick up the cliff? All right, Devin's making the well play. Here we go. And here's the minuet check on Toad's side, which we think it'll probably be... Could be vanilla, honestly.
Yeah, could be.
Nope.
Hey!
You love to see that, though.
Great travel song. Definitely not a horse.
That's definitely not a horse. It's definitely useful because Toad doesn't have Serenade. It's just easy way to get back to Temple of Time as adult and child. Although I guess you could just save Quid, I suppose, but whatever. No. Prelude was on Minuet. Wait, you're saying Minuet is on Saria's check? What? Tobias? Huh?
Tobias is saying things specifically to confuse us. Don't pay attention to Tobias.
He doesn't even need to try for that. That's the best part.
So we have our runners in 2 different dungeons right now. Daredevin is in Well, Toad is in Forest. Surely one of them's going to find something.
Points to Toad opening the junk chest to farm rupees, I guess?
Not terrible.
I mean, it's not, especially... Oh, yeah, the scale. That's right.
Yeah.
And I guess at this point, if there's shops you haven't seen yet, you still want to be ready for it. Well, he's got shoes now.
Toad has shoes.
Yeah, that's who we were talking about.
Oh. Ah! We're good. We're good.
All right, well, that's a big chest, so this might be paying out for Devin right here, right now. But first, let's take a look in a grave. And see nothing. Good day.
Yeah, something that occurred to me is that with that slingshot and Requiem, Daredevin might go do Child Spirit after this. Spirit is a stone today, but depending on what Devin finds.
But we know it's not Wasteland. I hesitate there.
We know it's not Wasteland, but Spirit Temple does have a Firelock check. Just saying.
It does. It does.
We have magic.
And since it's possible that Requiem could be the path, you still want to check some of the checks in Spirit Temple. There could just be something needed in there, even though you don't have to finish the dungeon.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, Devin picking up an extra stick before going over to Dead Hand. It's your first key! Oh, there was a gamba going on. I'm assuming it's closed now, but there was for Who's first to 3 medallions. Obviously, at this rate, we're gonna have Toad at 2, but we don't know where they're gonna go for the 3rd yet.
Yeah, if he can find a boomerang, we'll be able to go do Jabu, but if we can find bombs, can go do
Okay, hold up.
Dodongos.
That's huge. Devin just picked up Choose in Dead Hand's room. For the only checks he couldn't get here were bomb locked.
Oh,
that's huge.
Great. So Devin's now going to be able to full clear Well.
Correct. If he wants to, depending on how many Choose he got, and if he wants to commit them. But he can also just, frankly, scum them if he really wants to.
Yeah, I would honestly say peek the checks. If there's anything big, bomb them.
Or just save right now, don't quit, and then keep going. Okay. All right, and so begins the forest climb.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the first Stalfos, sorry.
Also, it's only 5 chews, so Devin does not have a lot to work with. But honestly, with 5 chews, I would be willing to commit them to the well.
Well, we'll see. Toad is just not giving this Stalfos any room to breathe, not that he needs to. I love the aggressive Stalfos stretch when they pay off, because I try to do it and it just never works.
I appreciate Toad doing this without a shield.
Ah, from the, nice slingshot.
Okay, well, that was nothing.
That's 1 chew. I mean, to be fair, he hasn't seen anything really useful here, so he might just scum... No, he's got fire arrows now, right?
Does have fire arrows.
So he probably doesn't want to scum that. Alright, so what's left? Basement and behind the like?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so this is all that's left here, and...
It's a key.
It's a key. Oh, yeah, which technically we should have known. Rip.
Counting keys is not my forte.
I mean, yeah. Listen, I don't do math. I just meme.
You say words sometimes.
Those are part of the meme.
Purple saying numbers are hard when they're above 2. Yeah, that is so true.
I think. All right, so where's Devin going now? He's got a couple chews. He's got Forest kit. Oh, Kakariko. Okay.
Checking the Scarado, I think, is a good use of a chew.
Mm-hmm.
The other place that I would want to save a chew for is to go do, like, Boulder of Destiny whenever Daredevin decides to go back adult.
Also, Inko, great joke. I appreciate it. Is Devin buying a shield? Is that what the money farming was for?
Could be. Again, I appreciate Toad doing this shieldless and showing that it can be done if you're someone who's not me.
Oh, yeah, no. Doing Stalfos shieldless, doing all of these things shieldless is absolutely possible, and you see it at this level of play in the tournaments and the various stuff. You'll never catch me doing it that way.
I sure try.
Oh, there was a shield on chickens? Okay. Alright. And we jump in. Whee!
So there's speculation in chat with us not getting a lot to do another dungeon that, especially with that early Rudos, that going ice is a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
We will have one bottle, and, you know, one bottle ice is an experience, but it is an option, and there could be a useful song out there.
Yeah, the real crappy part is having that early Rudos, knowing that Jabu is required, but you're not going to have access to Furor's Wind.
Yes.
That is the worst part, I think.
Yeah, so you would be very hesitant to go out there just to turn in the letter and do domain checks.
Yeah, or do like the vanilla boomerang check or something. But
Yeah.
like because you can't get back there because you need to finish it, and it's going to be rough. But we'll see how they do with it.
By the way, everyone, get your guesses in chat because I have a feeling we're going to see treasure chest minigame on Devin's side.
Shit! All right. Very right heavy today in today's guesses. Holy shit!
I'm out here representing the lefts. All right, everyone, I'm cutting it off whenever the first key is shown.
Now.
3, 2,
Pex
1, and it's cut off.
All right, Bones is in last. We got left. And next we got left.
Am I still in it? I actually don't remember what I put down. Yes, I am.
And next we got right.
Oh my god, if I win this.
I know Tobias is out.
Ah,
left, right, left.
Chris and Air is still in.
Chris on air wins. Left, right, left.
Woo!
I'm just going through to see if anyone else did the same. Nope, it is Chris on air's win. Solo win. For a wallet. And there's the other. Oh, that's the other wallet.
Oh, that means Scale is now in Logic, right?
Oh my god, what? Wait. Market to Baronade for the scale. Or, sorry, for the wallet to get the scale. It wasn't the magic.
But we...
Because why do you need magic for Baronade? Oh, for the chess game, right. Never mind. I don't know. Screw it. Let's just watch.
Yeah, I think it would depend on where bombs are. Yeah, I think it would depend on where bombs are to get upriver as child.
So what I'm hearing is, shocking nobody, a Zelda game is dependent on where you find bombs.
But we know bombs are out at Fortress, which are either horse or
Yep.
I don't like that.
No, this is something messy. Of course, I come back and do comms, and this is what the Mito gives me. What the hell, man?
Yeah, I'm kind of going with Chad that Epona's is in ice, so you have to get magic and the wallet to buy the other wallet to get the scale, to go get Epona's in ice because you use that scale to drop off the letter, and then you go get bombs at Fortress.
All right, Devin is warping Bolero. Mito rolled this, Short King Helios. It's always Mito's fault. Blame that stupid short fairy guy. All right, so...
Yes, Manchi, letter was in Kakariko shop.
This is going to be, I believe, choose for Devin. He's going to like getting more of those.
Wow. This seed is already nasty. Like, I'm not sure it's gonna be long, honestly, because our runners are making great time. I think the logic's there if you think about it for a couple of seconds, minutes.
The problem is the logic isn't defining yet. It's suggesting at this point.
Yes.
It's only showing the possible things. It's not really saying this is the path you need to go yet. Because everything that has been shown in the 4 paths we've got now has been just kind of open or not reachable.
Yeah.
So
but it does seem like the seed wants it seems like the seed wants us to go a very specific path.
Well, yeah, I mean,
doesn't always happen in required only.
Well, I mean, just read the spoiler log, then you'll find out.
Yeah, I'll hop to that with my magic hacker skills.
Oh, that's a big chest in the checkerboard. Okay. That's needed.
Okay.
Wait. Is that... Oh, no. We need the hover still.
But the hovers are just in fire, so we kind of just need to find a hammer, then we can do shadow, and then we have burning cack.
Why do we need hammer for shadow?
Because we need to get the hover boots out of the fire hammer chest.
Oh, sure. But I'm just talking specifically about foolish shadow. Because we know it's foolish, but we know it's required. And we know it locks a song.
Yeah, but I'm not sure we know what... burning hack is suns. So that gives us another thing in the graveyard. But by that point, who knows how much we'll need it?
Kalo, I don't think it can.
Yeah, shadow is foolish today. We're actually not far from the end of this seed. Because we know bombs are most likely out at Fortress. We know where the hover boots are in the fire hammer chest. We need to find a hammer and we need to find a boomerang. And that's it, I think.
Okay, I was about to say, you don't need to find the hammer to get to the hover boots, because if it's in the hammer chest, you're not supposed to have the hammer going to that.
True, but we will need it to be
But we will need it for Volvagia, right, exactly. Alright, there's Prelude for Devin. And we get a couple minutes of double fire! Yay! Oh. Sadness. So, double fire. That's a thing.
Double fire.
Double fire, sorry. Did I say double fire? I meant double forest.
You did.
Are
we burning down the forest symbols today, Dadstar? I mean, I would love to.
Listen, don't threaten me with a good time. Okay. Purple throwing more curses out. Lovely. Thanks, Tobias.
Yeah, whenever you get two ADHD people in the comms booth together, well, Tobias, that means that if you were here, like what's above 4K? If you have three
8K.
ADHD people in the comms booth, what do you get?
8K.
That's too many Ks. We
Is
can't
it?
even count to 2.
Listen. So?
Okay, well, I can't argue with you there. Toad hasn't really found anything other than that Din's here in Forest, has he?
Correct.
Interesting.
And now that we know, and now that Devin's in here, it ain't gonna be long before he gets that too, so. That kind of puts Devin ahead in knowledge, I believe.
Yeah. One thing I'm noticing that's interesting is Toad is ahead on skulls. We know today that the most we might wind up needing is 30, but we have seen quite a few seeds recently determined by skulls.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be curious to know what they hold, especially if we wind up in a hammer hunt.
Yeah, especially when these guys have done plenty of these Season 7 seeds, they know full well that skulls can come around and screw everything up.
Yeah, especially if they're the unhinted skulls. Because inherently you have no freaking clue what they are.
Joke's on you. I have no freaking clue anyway.
We know, Dastar, and we love you anyway.
Why? That's your mistake.
Oh, so Phantom Ganon.
So, Phantom Ganon! Alright, let's see Toad just style on this guy here. Oh, he lost the crouch stab. I think he had the one cycle if he didn't.
Yeah, gotta play tennis a little longer.
It sucks, but it happened. Because he's just... Oh, right, because he doesn't have a shield. He didn't drop the crouch stab. He never had it. Mage, he just never picked one up because screw it. Why would you?
Again, I just love
the
this.
shop,
I love this.
So, quick thing. The shop sanity is only shop sanity 4, so the shield should still be there.
Yeah. Toad just didn't want it.
He wanted to use the money for actual progression items and not these powered items like shields.
And honestly, at this rank, at this point in the tournament, I think that's the call to make.
Oh, the shields are shuffled around? Okay, well, I'm just wrong then. Let's go with that.
Shocker.
Yeah, hey, look, something new. Dastar's wrong. Wow.
And that is a second medallion for Tenacious Toad. Not gonna get anything out of it, but it sure is shiny on the tracker.
And, it's, 1/5 of what he needs to complete the seed, so. Oh my god, the bingo! I forgot about that.
Deathman Crater still path to Bongo.
Not getting the second one?
Yeah.
Oh no, going around the other way.
Okay. That's a...
You know what? Sure. And yeah, that's what I was saying, is he probably wanted to use the rupees for the actual progression items. Tobias, don't you dare!
I think that's only the second copy, unless chat can tell me it's not. We have it listed as Cack Open Grotto, and now here at Decatree. Ice to Volvadia! Now you brush
Wait, who called that? Someone called that. Someone called that. Someone called that. I saw that in chat. Where is it? Purple! Purple did this!
Put the spoiler log away, Purple. Tobias is thinking it's just the horse to get you the bombs at Fortress, which would be spicy because then we would still have a hammer hunt.
This is redonkulous. Alright, Toad finally getting the Colossus song. Hey, look at that! It's ZL!
Woo! Do you think Toad reverses here to try to get whatever's on top of Gruta Fortress?
100%. If he's got the hint, there is no reason not to.
Yeah, getting an out of logic bomb bag would be honestly great.
Yeah, I think bomb bag is one of those out of logic things that you really never really need to care too much. Well, obviously you do need to care a little bit. You never really have to pay too much attention to it when it's out of logic because they're just that big.
Oh,
It's
he
just
doesn't have Scarecrow, though.
oh, but he can peek the chest, can he?
He can, and then he'll know whether or not he needs his horse.
Exactly. And he can also just Requiem back and do child... No, never mind. But, okay, never mind. Going to CAC.
New IT guy, unfortunately, Wasteland is foolish today.
No, he can absolutely do that. That's fine. He can totally do it.
He can if he
I know.
wants to make me happy, but I don't think the runners are in it for me.
Yeah, I think Toad's about to get very disappointed because he's got Dins and he's got ZL, and he's going to get nothing useful right here. Yeah, there are 3 checks in Gerudo's Fortress. 2 of them are locked by a horse. The other one is locked by blah, 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 hovers or Scarecrow.
Yeah, and in required only, it gets very risky to do things out of logic, especially somewhere like Gerudo's Fortress.
Mm-hmm. God, I forgot about that rule that was put on there.
I have not looked closely at bingo recently.
I made one recently for another group, and I was reminded about that rule that was put on there. And I just looked at it, and I'm like, it's fine, we're leaving it.
False bingo reports require a song.
Yep, it requires you to sing.
Incredible. A+.
I think that's Tobias's doing. I'm not entirely certain, but I don't think I'm that creative.
I was going to say I think you are, but then I waited too long to say it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so shout out to where it's due. The bingo board that is there was branched off of the Matt's board. We took his idea and ran with it. So shout outs to him, first of all.
Woo!
But yeah, that's totally been there the whole time. It takes a lot of effort to update that thing.
Where do you think Toad is heading to now?
Maze.
That would be a good use of those chews.
I mean, could be DC, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
shoot.
peek the maze, see if anything's big.
I can't see shit.
I can't see shit either.
Something was
apparently
there.
Toad saw something. But then save a couple of chews to go do DC.
Yeah. He's got 9, that's plenty.
Oh.
And what great timing. So you just go straight fire right now.
Oh yeah.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go to fire, get your hovers right now.
Or you can still go DC and then go do fire. Basically, you're doing DC and you're doing fire right now.
Clearly, Toad knows and wants to help the Gamba supporters because he knows that gives him a 3rd medallion. No? Okay, I tried.
Can we appreciate that Toad, though, only has 3 hearts right now? Does Toad even have a fire tunic to go do
yeah,
fire?
he's wearing it.
Okay. That's the only downside of the randomized colors.
His starting tunic was, I think, whitish, kind of like the same color as Devin's now, I think.
So wait. Does that mean that Ice is Epona's to get the bomb bag to come back to Goron City to get that hammer?
Yep.
Incredible! I love it.
Yep.
This is stupid.
Yeah.
And
welcome to Ooter.
And what that also means is that we're in an unhinted boomerang hunt. My favorite kind of boomerang hunt.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure the boomerang will be on the logically requiring stone dungeon boss. Just for Tobias.
But which stone dungeon boss do you want it to be? Personally, I think Spirit
Twin
would
Roba.
be funny. Yes, yeah, Twin Roba.
The eye drops.
Do we have a... We do not have a big Goron hint yet.
We know where the Bigoron's sword is.
Yeah, but that...
But we don't know we don't know anything about Bigoron's hint.
Yeah.
Which means that is a live check that can be done.
Yeah, Toad's to basically gain everything he needs to just finish up the mountain and then not come back here again.
Yeah. It's just, we're not caring about the entire Death Mountain side of the world until he has to go to, like, Well or Shadow.
But that's not on the mountain. That's, like, in the foothills of the mountain.
That's the mountain side of the world. I'm counting it, damn it.
It is... Okay. In regional Keysy, or in regional key randomizer, would the Fire Temple keys be shuffled in to Kakariko? That's all I want to know.
That requires me to think, and therefore I don't like it.
Chat, tell me, would the Fire Temple keys be randomized into Kakariko? If it is, I will claim it as part of the mountain.
I didn't even know that was an actual setting.
Yeah, I didn't know it was set until this tournament. I have learned a lot about the things that you can randomize through this tournament.
Just goes to show you the level of... it tells... is regional key randomizer a thing? That was the question. Okay, so there's a shadow region... Okay, I understand.
Okay, so CAC is not part of the mountain.
You know what? That makes sense that Fennel has that knowledge.
Thank you, chat,
Mido.
for proving I am right again.
I don't think it's more that they were proving you right, it's that they were just showing me once again that I'm wrong.
I win either way. Okay, we do have Toad inside of DC and a big chest right here. Please
Vanilla
be a bomb
bomb? No.
Please be a bomb
No.
God.
I did start making the joke, but it can't be.
I mean, it could be in the back half of Dodongi's Cavern.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, they could, yeah, because this is all bomb locked. So yeah, they could technically. Oh, I don't like that.
Sadie 2, Dastar 0.
It's more like 69 to 0, let's be honest.
Thank you for giving me that many wins.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, hey, quick shout out. Hey, we already know when game 2 is going to be, guys. Look at the chat. It's this Sunday.
Yes.
Purple, ¿por qué no los dos?
I will probably be there again in some capacity. I'm gonna try to free up the commentator's booth for another commentator, but I will probably be restreaming it, let's face it.
Yeah, works for me.
And speaking of shoutouts, let's give our shoutout really quick while our runners are rehashing some stuff. First off, our runners, Tenacious Toad and DareDevinX are our finalists for this Challenge Cup. Go give them a follow if you are enjoying their run. They are both fantastic runners, and they're so much fun. In the commentator booth is myself and Dastar, and I am also restreaming today. And shout out to our trackers, without whom we would be very, very lost. We have Veva Miss Dagger and Skygoro, and I also know that Tobias popped in to sort of help with note sheets, and I'm pretty sure I've also been helping with note sheets a little.
Yes. And thank you all for helping us with this, because I'm just here to be made fun of, and so that you guys know what's going on by telling me I'm wrong. But actually, though, so yeah, no, this has been a long tournament, and we're finally in the grand finals. It's a best of 3. This is game 1. There is definitely going to be another game. There may even possibly be another game after that. We'll find out. But that's King Dodong are dead.
All right, so we already know that DareDevin's not going to find much on the Famgan side, so let's see what Toad gets.
Well, there's a good thing about that Hell Knight. It is going to end, but it'll be back in about 8 months.
Additionally, I know that behind the scenes we have some other tournaments getting organized.
No. I have no idea what you're talking about. Stop it. Don't put this hex on me. Don't you do that to me!
I'm just reassuring everyone that you will get to hear our dulcet tones some more. There is also Triforce Splits. There is also League, so there'll be more restreams. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. I basically live here now.
Oh god, sorry, that made me laugh.
I think this tournament is the most volunteering I have done in my
Oh,
4
easily.
years of volunteering.
No, there is not. But you can also go to the TFB section of the Ooter Discord and ask them because they might know. I don't. I'm definitely not one of their organizers. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Anyway, I actually
so
don't
Toad
know. I
didn't
don't pay
really
attention.
get anything off of King D, which makes sense with what we're kind of seeing with our layout. We know where hovers are again. We know where our bomb bag are again.
We are in. So hang on. Actually, before we continue that line of thing, we're just boomerang from no mode.
Yeah. Yeah. And Toad's about to give us a 10 skulls check.
Okay. Well, that ain't the boomerang.
Congratulations, Toad now has 4 hearts to go to Fire Temple with.
That's literally the reason why he's doing that, is specifically to do that.
Yeah, so what I was going to ask Dastar is, where do you want the boomerang to be?
Vanilla. I would also like to point out my lack of hesitation on that. I didn't even think about it. I did not even think about it. I didn't consider the consequences. I just straight up went vanilla.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, what about you? Where do you think it's going to be?
I expected you to say the toilet.
Toilet? Yeah.
But now that you've said vanilla, I think it would. I think that is the funniest option.
No, because of the way this seed has rolled out, I'm actually expecting to not see GTG at all.
Yeah. And honestly, that would be great. That would be great. That would be funny.
That is also what Tobias said is also correct. Yes, that would also mean it's AD. Hey, look, Devin spends some shoes and gets a hammer.
Yep. So
wow.
Devin's basically just hot on Toad's heels now. Again, this routing has kind of worked out a bit better for Toad than it has for Devin, but it is
Oh!
The what?
He's got a shield now.
Okay. Fine.
For him, but he's got a shield now.
You know, I take it back. Boomerang on Twin Rover would still be very funny. Boomerang on Twin Rover would still be very funny.
I'm sorry, but the fact that he did all that without a shield, then just gets handed the mirror shield for Stone Spirit. Please. I know I called for vanilla, but that would be pretty great. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That one was rough. That hurt.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Sure. Steve's got jokes.
Yeah. The eye drops were in DC, the lobby.
Right. I was trying to remember where the eye drops were too. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Toad is going for those boots. He wants the banana shoes.
Yeah, and I think that's a good call, because once he gets those, he can just clear out Shadow if he just wants some kind of thinking time. And that will also get him 2 songs, which
and one of them is Suns.
Yeah, one of them's definitely Suns, and the other one at this point I think has to be Minuet, because Epona's basically has to be an ice cavern.
Correct. It has to be there. So yes, yeah. Minuet. Beating Shadow gets Suns and Minuet. Okay. So actually, yeah, we're still
Actually, Sun's Grave would be pretty funny. Because I know Sun's Grave is a check that runners like to put off for forever if there's other stuff to do.
God, how
I've seen
terrible
runners
would that
lose to Boomerang Chest in Sun's Grave before.
be? Yeah, that's fair. I don't have to like it, but you're right.
Yeah, I think it was season 4 or 5 I was watching that had like a Boomerang and Sun's Chest in like a semifinal or finals match. And that was absolutely incredible because it was all dungeons for Suns.
And I'm just going to go ahead and make the assumption that whoever had that seed is no longer playing the game. What a strange assumption to make, I know, right?
What a strange assumption to make.
Look, sometimes you play the game, and sometimes the game plays you.
And then you go play something else.
Yup. Wait, that's missing one thing. Unless someone decides to bait you into doing something stupid.
Since when has anyone ever done that, Dastar?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I may or may not be the one at fault for that. But anyway, don't worry about it.
I will redeem myself in GTG one of these days.
Why GTG? The problem was Spirit Trial.
Oh. GTG
Do you
was
not even
the one
remember?
got me because I couldn't figure out how to hook my way through it, and then I got thrown off.
Oh. Okay, well.
Anyway, Fire Temple.
Yeah, it's a temple, all right. We know where they're going. We know what's here.
Yep,
So,
they are going all the way to the top.
Toad is just looking for keys right now. Oh my god, why would you put Miss Dagger through all that?
Because I think it's important that we remember our history so we do not repeat it, Dastar.
I'd like to just not remember it, though.
Alright, that's
Look.
one key for Toad.
Look, all I'm
Two
saying
keys for
is...
Toad.
All I'm saying is that I am definitely a person that will sell out for both memes and or charity and or both. So if you got either of those or both of them, let me know. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's actually fair. Good shout out, Miss Dagger.
See, we inspire people. We're an inspiration, Dastar.
Yeah, be inspired that you will never be as bad as us. Tobias, why are you still even here?
Tobias has another, like, 40 minutes until the main tournament match, which, by the way, there is a main tournament match in 40 minutes. They are only in the semifinals, though.
Yeah, and this... Anyway, I'll just let that one go. Listen, if there's ever a time when you want to find some dumb idea to raise money for charity, find me and Tobias. We'll do something good for you.
I still think there needs to be a Restreamer co-op charity race, but that's just me.
Oh, no.
But look, at least if we fail, we could fail together, Dastar.
Ape fail together. Oh, what is it? Strung together? Whatever. Just let me watch the match.
Yeah, we got a giant lizard.
No, well, let's not talk about that in the middle of a finals race. As much as I'd be willing to do it, let's actually bring the attention back on the race here. All right.
Yeah,
Oh.
Toad's not really finding much of anything in Fire. One thing that makes me nervous is neither of our runners have set Pierre. We don't know what's on Pierre yet. I would be worried about Boomerang potentially being up there.
Yeah, it's just pixel shot. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Can you do that with Hook, or do you need long shot?
Well,
I think you need long shot.
Yeah.
So that's a little issue there.
I may have forgotten that they only had hook. Listen. It's fine.
Ooh, something that just occurred to me. We do have an idea of where long shot is. Because
We
we know
do?
it has to be behind the horse. Of course, of
Yeah.
course.
That's true.
Purple, explain why we 100% need long shot. Oh,
I think
you
he
mean
means
for
for
pixel,
pixel shot.
Yes, yes. Yes, we do 100% need long shot for that specifically.
Yeah, poison powder, that's my feeling exactly. Whenever something is, quote, behind bombs, it's just like, okay, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Well, we know it's not going to be an ice cavern.
We know it's not going to be in Shadow Temple.
We know it's not going to be here in fire.
10 skulls. 4 Devin gets a piece of heart, as we know.
We know it's not on 20 because 20's got to be in logic by now.
I think this is one curse of mine that came true. Are we getting double fire? We are not.
No, I think Devin's gonna do double fire here in a hot second. I think he's. Where is he going?
Bigger on. Do the eye drops maybe? Wait, how can long shot be on Morpha?
Required only.
Oh, you only. Oh, right. Wait, but how can you get to him?
You can't.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That would mean
okay.
AD's dead. Like,
it would mean you're not
dead.
doing Morpha. Okay,
Yeah.
I get you. I took that sentence as meaning to do Morpha, but no, that sentence is, that's just where it is. Nobody cares. All right, well.
Anyone else think that the minigame music on DareDevin's side is just cursed?
Wait, you get music?
Yeah,
I know that the last time I did comms, there was no music when I was in the comms booth, so I just never said anything.
Well,
I haven't gotten music this whole time.
I think I get music on my side because I'm restreaming.
So what I'm hearing is you suck. Got it.
Yeah, well, this means that you are not subjected to listening to like 5 minutes of the Bomb 2 Bowling music.
Yes, but never mind. I'll just let that one go. I'm trying to think here. So, oh, Toad almost got the fire bubble in the face. But once he gets that hovers, he goes Shadow, clears that for Minuet, and... Well, wait, why would he do Shadow Net? I guess it's just a dungeon he needs to do.
I mean, I will bump up the game audio by a notch, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once Toad clears Shadow, it's basically just straight up Boomerang Casino.
Oh, I just realized I've been hearing it so long because I have Toad on. Incredible. Yeah, I'll knock that up one more notch.
Hey, Sadie.
Yeah.
Get good.
I know. You'd think I'd been doing this long enough to audio balance correctly.
No. No, I wouldn't. Because I can't do it.
Yeah, and you have 2 working ears as far as I know.
Well, let's not go that far. All right. We made it to the Flare Dancer. Whee!
Woo!
Toad's just like, hey, screw you, dude. Give me my friggin' boots.
So someone who's better with timing than me, how far ahead is Toad at this point?
At least, like, 2. Two what? I don't know. It's just at least 2.
Yes. Um, Bones is making the guess that's about 8 minutes. Additionally, Chad is pointing out that we haven't found boss key yet. Is this what I'm seeing?
Or with 7 sevens, you make a very good point. And I have to get back to my computer for this, so I can do the same thing. Sometimes you just gotta sit. It's fine.
Oh,
Don't worry
Fire
about
boss key was on Lower Maze.
it. Yeah, we found the boss key. That's done.
Sorry, I saw us talking about Pierre, and I was concerned for a second.
Wow, it's a big chest. Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it?
Oh, Toad.
We cursed him.
I feel no. I'm not taking credit for that one. I'm not taking credit for that one.
Oh gosh, you can see Toad's a little nervous. Okay.
Oh no, he definitely was mad about that one. For you, Fire Keys, go away.
All right, start the timer.
Wow.
It is 1:17:56 whenever he gets the boots. So let's see when Daredevin gets his. Then we can time it.
It's the hover boots.
Who would have suspected?
No, we're not doing those. All right, Toad, go punch a spicy noodle.
All right, Toad is going to punch a noodle.
This is what you get instead. Deal with it.
I love the thanks game command. I think that is the best use of your Nightbot powers ever.
Yeah. No, we're not doing the specific commands like that that call out a specific item or check or location or things like that. That's how memes get started. We're trying not to start those. We just don't want to have someone come in like a year down the line and go like, oh, well, I screwed up Sadie's check and now they're just doing all this. Well, what the hell is Sadie's check, you know? We're not doing that again. So, it's fine. We did that once. I was responsible for a lot of it. It's fine. Richard was 10 arrows.
Yeah. 2 stabby sticks. New IT guy, there's no way that's official lore. Is that
That's definitely not official lore. It's not official lore. It is like God, what's the phrase for it?
Alternate universe?
No, sort of, I guess.
Canon adjacent?
Close enough. Whee! As Devin goes up. The ZCU, the Zelda Cinematic Universe.
God.
Licensed! That was it. Thank you, Fennel. Jesus Christ. Licensed was the word I was looking for.
Licensed but non-canon. Wild. Also, yeah, I didn't consider the fact that our runners are doing this fight without a bomb bag. It's been a long time since I've seen a pretty much vanilla, Volvaggio fight without bomb strats.
I mean, they'd have bombs in vanilla.
Non-bomb strat, then. Extended boss fight scene.
Yeah. What is this? The director's cut? Extended boss fight scenes!
New and improved.
Oh my god. Also, didn't Devin beat Forrest? Or... he did... oh no, Devin beat... didn't he beat DC? Yeah.
Yes, Devin did beat DC.
Okay. So they both do have 3. Well, now Toad has 4 medallions, but yes, they were even on medallions for a second there. I saw nothing, Dagger. I don't know what you're talking about. You're
Yeah,
correct.
we were just kind of confirming the state of our runners.
I agree. That's why I was looking. I went to the tracker to find out the answer to my own question because I didn't know. Because that's literally why it's there. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was... Anyway.
Anyway. Toad's now at 4 medallions.
Mm-hmm. And he obviously can't do Jabu yet. He doesn't have the boomerang, but he does have Dint, he does have hovers, he does have a hook shot, or a clearing out shadow. We know it's foolish, so he's just looking for the keys and boss key, and we're going in.
I'm just
Don't.
gonna say it. I feel.
Don't you dare. Do not. Don't
Jet.
you dare. God! Sadie, I'm breaking my rule for you.
What a rule. No! I hope you realize that this is just a punishment for you because now
Yes.
you have to wait
No,
for me.
I literally just said that all this did was punish me and take me away from being able to watch. Thank you for putting it back on, by the way.
You're welcome. I was very tempted not to.
I don't. Wait, you can still hear Sadie?
Yeah,
Wait, does that mean you could?
whenever you move me, they can't hear you.
Oh yeah, that's how that works, huh? Listen. I contained all of chat! I did it! I contained all of chat! I'm a god! God damn it.
I'm sure whatever you said while I was in containment was really funny, Dastar.
I basically said that, yes, I'm aware that this just took away my ability to see what's going on, but it's worth it. I don't care.
It also took away your ability to talk and be perceived.
Yes, I noticed that now, but... Listen. God damn it.
To quote one of my favorite memes, you played yourself.
I do that a lot.
Man, I'm getting a little nervous because I think Daredevil might be a bit more than 8 minutes behind. I marked whenever Toad got his hovers at like 117, and we're now at 124.
Miss Dagger, you don't gotta be rude about it. What the hell? Anyway, yeah. The good news is Devin's not that far behind. So while 8 was just a 8 minutes was just an estimation by, I believe, Bones, I think. I mean, obviously, 1, it's an estimation, and 2, might not be exact.
Yeah, it is. It is a little nerve-wracking. Daredevin's going to be behind Toad, going to have to do all a shadow. But the amount of time difference is the amount of time that Toad has to find that boomerang before Daredevin does.
Mm-hmm.
And Daredevin's going to have some choices to make about how safe he plays that hunt.
Yep.
Because it's like, do you go ahead and go out to Ice Cavern and hope that's there? Do you start reversing to try to locate it in, like, GTG?
Well, let me ask this question. We had our one path for Baronade was Market, correct? And in the Market we found the wallet, which leads to the scale. Was that it? Okay. What does the scale give us?
Scale would give us, if we could find irons, we could do Tektite, we could do water.
But why is it path to Baronade is my point. Because clearly that should either lead to Rudo's or the boomerang.
I thought that we had figured that scale gives us turning in the letter for the horse.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Now, I am a fan of full clearing your paths. I think that doing pose, if we can get another bottle, is a good option. Something else I'm thinking of. I thought of another really funny location for the letter because I do not think our runners are going to check it anytime soon.
For the letter?
No, for the
The letter?
boomerang, sorry.
Okay, I was about to say, for the letter that they have? Like, what?
No. Do you want to know what would be a really, really funny location for that boomerang?
Sure!
Gerudo Valley.
Eh.
Waterfall.
Eh.
Well,
It's not as funny as it sounded.
there is no way that our runners are going to check that anytime soon.
I mean, true.
They're going to do so much other stuff before even thinking of a Sphere Zero letter.
I do think that it'll happen relatively soon. I think someone's going to end up reversing out to GTG. I do think they're going to, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to forget everything I was going to say. But, anyway, here's your, boots. So about 10 minutes.
Okay. Sweet.
Literally like 9 minutes, 50 seconds.
I'll do a timer check again whenever Toad finishes Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a decent bit of leeway Toad has to find that boomerang.
Well, as y'all know, Toad may have a lead, but when we're on his turnpike, there's a lot of traffic coming to knock you down, so you just got to be careful not to get hit. Mario Kart reference in the middle of my Zelda race? What?
I was about to say, is he sending those shells after Daredevin?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess? I guess they'd just be green shells.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Monchi is correct. Toad has not yet done Treasure Chest game.
Yeah, so he can't even buy the scale yet.
I mean, I have never not wanted to play Mario Kart. So, yeah.
I'm very mad that I went to arcade and my girlfriend kicked my ass at every game of Mario Kart we played.
Ha!
I'm so salty. I have never met anyone who could beat me that thoroughly at Mario Kart. So
That just means you found a winner.
I know, right?
Look, if with Mario Kart and Mario Party, you either have found a winner or you've lost the relationship. One of those two is true.
True. We did. I will point out. We did find a bomb bag on Toad's side here in Shadow, and we didn't mention it because we know where the other bomb bag is. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, wait a second, we don't have to go out to Fortress to get a bomb bag.
No, but you do have to find a boomerang, and GTG is pretty dense.
Yeah. But if Toad
And you
wanted
know
to do like some field cleanup, he could do that.
Yeah. And you also do want to know. Well, yeah, Poison Powder has a point. He knows about the Market's Baronade. He's gonna check TCG for that boomerang, 100%. Wait, what? What do I know? Shit. Why do I know something? Stop telling me I know stuff. I don't know anything. Well, whatever. That's another spicy noodle dead.
Hashtag rush ice. Yeah, Bones, I gotta admit, like, right? Ice is looking pretty appealing. It's not a ton of checks, but...
I literally don't remember. I know I've played Mario Kart with TSG folks before. It's just been so long that I literally remember nothing about it.
I would literally go buy Mario Kart to play with TSG folks.
Well, go do it. Get to
okay.
it. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. Anyway, let's back to the race. So we've got 4 medallions each. We know Devin's about roughly 10 minutes behind in Shadow. We know that we're still just looking for a boomerang, and it can be anywhere. It could even be a boat.
It could even be a boat.
You know what? You know what's even funnier about this whole Mario Kart conversation, Sadie?
Yeah.
You're a community manager now.
Wait, am I allowed to plan that?
Yeah.
I have that power.
Why not?
Oh, fuck yeah!
I mean, I was doing it when I was a community manager. Why can't you?
And Sadie grows more powerful yet again.
You see, we make a lot of jokes at each other, making fun of each other for having too much power, but we are the ones who give each other all this power to begin with, and that's what makes it the
Isn't
worst.
that nepotism?
I don't know, is it? That's a $5 word that I don't know.
By the way, chat, will you all help me by marking down the time that Toad steps into the blue warp at the end of Shadow? Because I want to retime our runners. See if DareDevin's managed to make up any time.
Hey, look, it's the Gibdos room. You had Gibdos, and now you have Gibuno. And now you have neither. Shoutouts to Fan for that joke. You're welcome, Ventnor.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of difficult at this point because it's like we don't want a finals game to be all memes, but while we're in Shadow, which is foolish, it feels like this is the best time to kind of like get our memes out because we know that there's going to be nothing useful here. Once we're out of Shadow, we need to focus again, but get it out of your system now.
Oh, that's... Yes, I please note that if there's actually content to discuss, I will be discussing that content and not memeing. That being said, I'll just mute myself. I have that power.
Yeah. Yeah,
but I'm not going to.
Oh.
I feel yeah, like by the way, that foolish bomb bag. The bomb bag here in Shadow was foolish.
Yeah.
It was first bomb bag, and it's foolish.
Oh, this seed's got jokes. That's honestly why I kind of love bomb shoes not being inherently in logic, because you can use them for a lot of very easy checks that can give you some leeway in a race.
It is incredibly rare to get an Ooter seed in general that you don't need bombs for. And it's crazy that we're getting one possibly here in the finals. Not that you don't need them, but just that our runners have the skill to get around them.
Yeah. Logically, you might need them, but as we all know.
Don't do it. Don't do it. That's one of the commands that got cleaned up.
Oh, that's okay.
I was trying to warn you.
That's fine. That's fine. Well then, chat. Just tell us, what do we say to logic?
It was a quote from Purple 2 saying "fuck logic" on March 23rd of 2024.
Yeah, that one just got updated recently. But now, chat can fill in their own responses.
All right, we've got a boss key. Wow.
Wow.
And
it's
manager
really
has
good
a small key.
That those keys let us skip so much of the dungeon.
Yeah. Being able to deal with Foolish Shadow, man, that saves so much time.
What do you think Toad is going to do whenever he gets out of Shadow?
At least one shield flip. Because it's the moment of, okay, I've had all my time to think. I still really just have nowhere to go. I have no direction. No, that's not true. That's not true. I lied. I'm sorry. Toad is going to do treasure chest game, 100%.
You think he goes to child and just does some child cleanup? Because admittedly, one
He's
place
going
we
to
have not been to at all is we have not gone to Lake Highland. If there's ever a time to loop in Valley Lake, like searching for an unhinted boomerang might be it.
I think Toad goes child. I think he does bomb shoe bowling and treasure chest game, and if those don't pan out, he goes Valley Lake.
Yeah.
Valley Lake Field.
I agree.
That's just areas he hasn't been to at all. It's just sort of routing everything in one move. I think he's also going to... has he done well?
No, because I think Daredevin was the one who did well.
Then he might do well before any of that, frankly. But the other option is he goes to... I'm going to lose my train of thought. I forgot literally everything I was about to say. But the point is that I don't think he'll go to GTG before he finishes the market path.
I don't think so either. I do think Daredevin might go to GTG right after Shadow. And I actually didn't even think about the fact that Daredevin had done well, but Toad hasn't.
Mm-hmm. The question is, does he do... I think he does that after market, but before Valley Lake, maybe?
I agree.
No, he'll just do Lake and Field. I don't think he'll go Valley. He's got Serenade.
Yeah.
So screw your Valley Lake. You can cry. It's fine.
That's fine. But whenever Boomerang's in the waterfall, I'm going to feel very vindicated knowing I would have done well on this seed.
They both have lens. It was in the wall in the crater, so they saw that early. 137.40 for blue work.
Yes, thank you, Chad. I appreciate you all. So now we'll time it for Daredevin and see if Daredevin's managed to make up any time.
Yeah, it was like 9 minutes 50 seconds or so, something like that. Going into, or getting out of fire. All right, Toad is running. He's not warping. Oh, picking up the song. Wow.
Do you think
just turn around and get Sun's check? Just turn around.
Yeah. Just go check Sun's grave. Just make sure.
No. Oh. Okay. I guess.
But this is the child play you were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just let me have it. And there's Minuet. Wow. Yep. We knew that.
Extra confirming horses and ice.
Mm-hmm. And this is just one of those seeds where you can just take the logic and say, screw it. The hints are able to adequately tell you what the seed wants you to do, and you can take that information and say, fuck off.
To a certain extent, this is still required only, so they'll want to like keep logic in their mind to a certain extent.
It's not so it is. So first of all right, gotta say it, but it's a little bit different than your quote Purple, because it's not just saying the logic doesn't matter. It's taking the logic, interpreting what it's going to mean, and then just beating it to all the dumb shit. Oh, another t-shirt.
Ooh, we haven't checked Bomb 2 Bowling yet.
I literally said that was one of the checks like a second ago.
Sorry,
okay,
my ears zoned out for a second.
Oh, you did only say you had one working one.
Yep, that is true.
Mm-hmm. You said it yourself. God, poison powder, why would you do that to us? Oh my god, Hamster, you're right. He hadn't changed his equipment as a child until just now.
That is actually very funny. Yeah, because I guess Toad also hasn't done Target in the Wood yet.
Well, I'm out.
That's a left. I had to look at my hands to make sure. Right.
LR.
Anyone do the L thing with your hands to see which way is left and right still?
No. LRR. I think everyone is out.
LRL.
Yeah, I think everyone's out. Womp womp.
Yep. Left, right, left, and nobody got that one.
And now Toad is realizing there's a wallet here, which means he can go get stuff. And things. but maybe just stuff.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
And for everything else, there's anyway. Whoa, Devin fighting the pirates here on the boat, not just letting them jump off.
I love the boat strats for just getting the pirates to fall off.
Look, sometimes you just got to jump off a boat. By that scale. And now he warps Serenade.
Yep.
And then he does the diving spot and probably fishing.
Yeah.
And then sets Pierre. Or not necessarily that order, but those three things. I like how, if it is cursed as Boomerang being in the vanilla Ruto's letter spot, let's just switch which Jabu key we're putting here.
That does not look like Boomerang.
That was not a Boomerang. Alright, so Toad is just booking it. He is not even stopping for Pierre or fishing.
Ooh, yeah, heading straight into Domain, which makes sense. Toad wants to turn in Letter, so they has at least one bottle available for ice.
Mm-hmm. And doesn't have to bother with Leap Skip. Oh, and a shop over here, which has nothing. Oh, hey, there's the Hylian shield.
It would actually be so funny if the Boomerang was just chilling in the Zora shop.
I think we've seen it all. We've been to the Zora shop already once, haven't we?
I think this is our first time in Domain.
Oh, well, I could just be wrong. It happens.
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Devin went here.
Alright, the manager is dead. So we are at currently... Alright, 137.40 was Toad's blue warp out of Bongo.
Yeah, so it looks like there's still about the 10-minute difference.
Yeah.
Although DareDevin could get a really good bongo cycle and make up a minute.
We got a hint for Greg somewhere. That wasn't where it was, but there's definitely
Hammer Rocks,
Greg
I
hinted
believe.
somewhere. That. Alright, we're diving.
Yeah, I think that if DareDevin can one cycle bongo, he might be able to make up a half minute to a full minute.
Mm-hmm, for sure. One cycling bongo isn't easy, but it's really satisfying.
Yeah, and I feel like if anyone can do it, DareDevin's gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh!
No!
I
So
jinxed
close.
him. I jinxed him. I'm so sorry, DareDevin.
How are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. God, why did I open my mouth? Not like this.
Spoilers, she's not sorry.
I'm a little sorry. I like being mean whenever it comes to stupid logic. I don't like being mean whenever it comes to execution stuff. Because I know how hard this is.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm gonna bring it back. You could have just brought out your lens and looked at that check and known where that Triforce piece was.
Yeah. But now I know this for next time I play Triforce Splits.
What a great bottle spot!
Okay, that's useful.
I mean, it's really funny. What was the hint in front of King's War? Did we see it?
It was actually the Greg and Hammer Rocks hint.
Oh, okay. Zora Milk Sus.
DareDevin
Holy
stepping
shit.
in. Yeah, that was about a minute that DareDevin managed to make up. Stepped
Yeah.
in at almost exactly 1 minute 46 seconds.
Yeah, and as you can see, like, it doesn't seem like a big difference here, like, on the end of viewers, but he just made back basically like a minute and a half almost. That's massive. And he doesn't have to go do TCG, as Purple says.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of the time difference here is the fact that Daredevin managed to get a lot more done in his Child 1 routing, which now Toad is having to retread over.
Yep. So it all comes down to here.
Where is that?
That's the fountain in the domain that's the fountain in the fountain.
That explains why we need the horse. Wait.
No, we don't need the horse. We need the letter.
We just need to turn in the letter. Oh my god.
It was just for the letter.
It was just to turn in the letter.
Ice isn't path.
No, ice is path for Volvagia.
For what?
Because it's behind bombs.
But then what's an ice that you need for Volvagia?
The horse! To go get the first logical bomb bag!
But you can just do it with the long shot. No, not the horse. Right, because it's on HB. Okay. First bomb bag is HBA, not Fortress. Got it. That was the problem.
Wow!
Yep.
And I like that Toad is just going in here on the off chance Boomerang is on Boomerang.
What? In my defense, Miss Dagger, it was because I was still thinking only about the top of Fortress check because I wasn't thinking about HBA, because who wants to think about HBA? Absolutely nobody.
I want to think about HBA.
Get out.
But if I do, I take chat with me.
I'm willing to take that sacrifice.
Well, no, you're stuck with me. I don't want to have to
Cornamelter has the correct point. I'm calling that out. That is the correct point. I will only enjoy thinking about HBA if I don't have to play.
Yes, okay, yes, that is true.
And again, as is pointed out in chat, big pose is still a thing.
And honestly, like, with 2 bottles, I would be tempted to do that before going out to, like, GTG or checking Valley or whatever.
Right? Hell Knight? Yeah, no, I saw that first time chat and I'm like, oh yeah, we're calling that out.
Yeah, Zora Fountain Fairy had the long shot.
God, that's... 100% there is no way that was what Toad was thinking he was going to find there. Because he was expecting to go into ice.
And honestly, him doing this Boomerang check might even be him sitting here thinking, okay, I've got this long shot. What now?
Yeah. Can he trigger the shortcut? No, he can't, right?
No.
Because he can't get to the elevator. All right, we're getting a Din's Fairy check. And a time of day swap.
And yeah, bombs cannot be on Fortress Roof.
Rough.
Well, but can't we get... Oh. Because you still need bombs to get into Zora Fountain Fairy. And we still need bombs to get the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you still need Eponas to get bombs in some way.
Well, to be fair, okay, hear me out now. We've found the long shot. We've found the mirror. Boomerang in the toilet.
Okay, so I did try to call Boomerang in the toilet.
I know. I didn't want it to be true, but now that it's actually technically feasible, I have to say it.
Yeah, so in order for a Boomerang to be in the toilet, at this point, we would need to find irons, we would need to find a second strength, and we would need to find the Kokiri sword.
Mm-hmm.
Which, honestly, I think is possible.
It is absolutely possible. No one's going to like it, but it's absolutely possible.
Yeah, no, nobody wants that, but it could be a thing.
Like someone every time it happens, someone just sends me a random clip of them pulling a Dinge in the toilet seat. And I appreciate that that's what I'm known for, frankly. 18 skulls for Devin. We're getting a 20 check. And 19. One more spider.
One more spider. Yeah, I love how Toad got to 11 skulls and then was like, nah.
Look, sometimes you just gotta dial it up to 11. I mean, it's true. And survey says...
That was not the one I meant to click, but that was so
but
funny.
It's perfect. It's perfect. We're done. Get us out of here. Oh my god.
I was actually just about to say how funny it would be if that was a boomerang. What did I say earlier about how skulls have decided so many seeds here in the game?
Yep. You called it. You certainly called it. Can I get a thanks game in the chat, please?
Thanks. Well, except that was... I get...
SpongeBob? What's SpongeBob? What?
Wow.
That was 20. There. I also have finally found that there's a soundboard that I can use.
Yes, well, welcome to the magic of the soundboard, Dastar.
Yeah, you'll regret it soon, don't worry.
Damn. What a comeback. Devin is indeed in go.
Yeah, he just snipes the item he needs. Just find the item you need. There you go. That's all you have to do.
Just go to where the item is. Yeah, and this is... Oh, jeez.
This is a perfect example of what you do. And this just goes to show it. This is why we don't count it out, even though Toad had such a 10-minute lead or whatever for so long. Because that can happen. You can just find the item.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, this is actually legitimately something that I really love about Zooter and randomizers in general, is the fact that you can have the best execution in the world, but if you aren't able to follow the logic, and I mean, DareDevin's done a lot of checks over Tenacious Toad, having cleared out well, having more thoroughly cleared out Child, that like if you're able to hit up those checks and able to figure out, okay, what have I not done and how do I route that in, you can still win, and I think that's great.
Yep. And now we get the full version of Jabu here from Devin, not just partial. Yeah, I think one of Devin's matches versus Sadie came down to skulls.
2 of his matches against Sadie came down to skulls.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'll bet you the German restream's probably having a time with that.
oh yeah. Well, but because
by the way,
also Sadie had another match that came down to skulls. Like we have had a lot of skull heavy seeds here in the quarterfinals, semifinals, and now finals.
Also, in case it wasn't aware, OoT's channel is restreaming this in German. So if you understand German better than you understand English, you might have a better time over there.
Yeah, I love that we have so many communities that restream races in other languages. It's wonderful. I adore all of all of the other language restreams.
Wait, did Toad leave and come back to GTG?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why, but...
Was he out of ammo or something? I think he was out of ammo. Oh well. Well, he knows what the center chest is, so he's not getting that one.
Oh,
my
no.
power cannot be contained.
Dastar is far too powerful now. Dastar has the soundboard.
oh, I'm gonna make mistakes. Anyway, uh,
Yeah, so Daredevin, I mean, again, we don't call a match until
it is
runners like
it is
finish
not over. No,
Ganon, but like Toad is only at 11 skulls. He's not getting 9 more
it
before.
has it has shifted dramatically from it being Toad in a very strong advantage to it being Devin's race to lose with a single check, and
Yep.
that's exactly what a randomizer is about.
Yep. Which means that high probability, unless something goes wildly wrong, Daredevin is going to take game 1. And luckily, this is
Exactly.
only game 1.
Corna, you'll see that from a lot of our commentators. Just because I can abuse my power, it is not just me. I promise. But yeah, let's go ahead and shout out that there is a game 2 already scheduled for Sunday, same time, same channel, same bat place,
Yep.
wherever the joke goes.
Likely
Um,
same restreamer. I guess I need to go look if any of the other restreamers picked up that match, but I will likely be restreaming that one as well.
okay. I probably won't be. Anyway, sorry, I don't know why I said that. But yeah, so again, we're just seeing at this point, as long as Devin doesn't like have a meteor hit his computer, he's basically set. Um, so we're just gonna see how this goes down.
Yep. And I guess like since we're close enough to the 2-hour mark, just so that we can sort of talk a little bit and vamp a little bit over the Ganon fight, I will go ahead and give our shout outs. Both of our runners today, Tenacious Toad and Daredevin, go give them a follow. They have been awesome this entire tournament. Wonderful people, wonderful runners. Go follow them. Shout out to our trackers, Veva and Miss Dagger, who have been absolutely incredible. And also Tobias stepped in on the note sheet for a bit. I've helped out with the note sheet. I think everyone who does restreams like winds up helping out with the note sheet at some point.
I
And
didn't.
well, okay, so you're making fun of Tobias for abandoning us, but then don't even help. I see how
Look,
it is,
I
Dastar.
told you from moment one, I was literally trying to watch this from my bed. I was gonna commentate from my bed. I'm not at my computer. I told you that was happening from minute one.
That is true. And oh, and Skygoro,
Hey, good morning,
helping
Sky.
Skygoro, helping out here at the end. Hi, Skygoro. I hope you got good sleep. It's all right. Um,
We lived.
Shout out to our commentators who are myself and Dastar because Tobias decided to leave us alone in the comm booth for some reason.
We need an adult. We need an adult.
We
Wait, we
need an
are the
adult.
adults. Wait, no, we are the adults. That's the worst part.
Oh God, do not remind me. I am turning another decade older this year, and whoo boy, I am coping.
I.
Um,
Oh God, I become another half decade in a month.
oh my
Oh.
God. And I'm your restreamer, SadieSweet.
Virgil he's spent more than 1 minute around us. He knows he doesn't want any part of this.
Also, Tobias is filling in comms over on ZSR, which we are going to raid after we do our interview. They have a semi-final match happening right now, so they're probably only going to be like 20-30 minutes into it whenever we hop over. So we're going to get to catch most of the race, which is very exciting.
Yep, we're definitely gonna get most of it because here's Baronade. We're going to murder a tumor and then we're gonna go straight over to Ganon's castle. That's well, I mean, you guys also missed it from the very. You also missed it at the very beginning of the timer going down on the intro. That she actually did have splits up.
Yeah, I have decided I'm going to start speed running, except I'm not speed running Zelda. I'm only playing Zelda Randomizer, but I've gone to play another game, so I had to set up my live split.
The betrayal.
I am sorry, but Nancy Drew
No,
Adventure
no.
Games have been calling to me.
Okay, to be fair, that's a good call. Never mind.
And I
Drunus,
found
what
out
the
one of
hell, man?
our I found out one of our community members is actually also a big Nancy Drew adventure game runner. So I have followed him over there, and it's been wonderful so far.
Yes, I am just that old. Drunus is correct.
Oh wow. How was the how was the fall of the Roman Empire, Dastar?
We don't talk about that.
I don't know history. Don't correct me if I got my years wrong. I think
I,
that
I, I don't know. I was just trying to deadpan it.
was that before or after Pompeii exploded?
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Moving on. Uh,
We have synchronized backwalking with Daredevin going adult to go fight Ganon and Toad getting
Toad.
pose.
Oof. Uh, he's lost. I think he's just forgotten. I think he got to the point where it's like, okay, at this point, if it's on X, I can't push. It's going to be not helpful if I push it. If it's on that, I'm going to have to just eat it. And unfortunately, that's what's going to be it this time.
Yeah. I think that clearing out your paths is a good call. Like Toad. To be clear, Toad has not played badly at all. Toad has made totally rational calls as far as his routing. And in the early game, like I really thought that Toad was going to get ahead with that child one play that gave him a lot to do as adult, and
To be
obviously
fair,
gave him a really good time lead.
yeah, he did get ahead with it.
Yeah.
He 100% did. This is just, it's exactly what Sky says. It's desperation. He's hoping to God that it's not skulls, and unfortunately, it is.
Yeah, additionally, Sky, we know that Epona's is out in ice, and you have to get Epona because it's past the Volvagia because of shenanigans, basically. So again, this isn't a bad play.
I
It's
mean,
just not
yeah.
the play.
The play is getting a bunch more skulls and getting your boomerang, because that's just happens to be the thing. Yeah, let's not talk about the bomb logic, because that was just fucking stupid.
Yeah, if someone in chat wants to explain the bomb logic, feel free. But like, oh god, my head hurts, and we've gone over it so many times.
First, so, oh god, so the bombs are on HBA, right? That's what we said?
Or it could still be Fortress Roof because we have to get Epona's regardless to get the bomb bag to get that long shot.
Okay. So, somewhere in the fortress is a bomb bag. It's a first bomb bag. The second bomb bag, which is the one both of our runners have, was in Foolish Shadow.
Yep,
That's all I got. I'm leaving it there. That's where I'm leaving it.
Yeah, and the only reason we were able to get that Foolish bomb bag is because where was Din's?
Oh frick.
Hold on,
Checkerboard. Forest checkerboard. The falling ceiling room in Forest.
Oh, right, because we had to get hovers out of Fire Temple, which were logically hammer locked, which was in Goron City Maze, which meant you needed the bomb bag for it.
Yeah, or just 4 shoes.
Or
5 shoes, whatever.
Or just 5 chews, which Daredevin managed to pick up in Bottom of the Well, and Toad managed to get in, I think, Forest Temple. No, DC.
They both managed that exact play. They both managed grabbing shoes and going into the GC maze and getting their hammer that way. So that just cut out so much of the logic path that is just, it got everything confusing.
Yeah, and the thing is that Toad would be significantly farther ahead if Daredevin had stuck to what was logical closer and not done Adult Goron City. And I find it interesting that I think someone said earlier, I think it might have been Purple and someone else, were talking about whether or not Goron City was going to make or break this seed, and it wound up being able to get that hammer to go do fire and also do DC made the difference.
Ironically, there were two locations that us in chat were discussing about being the make or break. Two specific locations. One was Child Goron City. Well, Goron City specifically. And the other was Skulls.
Yep.
And wow, would you look at that? It must be a Season 7 seed.
Must be a Season 7 seed.
Okay. Oh, for the wallet bullshit, Toffle.
Yeah.
Yep.
The logic on the seed was absolute madness. We are actually going to switch over to a DareDevin's audio for a second, so that we can hear the Ganon fight.
Wait, you mean you guys are hearing sound? Sadie.
Hey, I'm so used to being the commentator that doesn't have sound. You can endure it for one
I am just gonna
seed.
give you crap. No, I used to have the same problem. Whenever I did restreams, that was literally a thing that happened. Yeah, that's right. We have a past strength 1, which was only for Forest. Yeah, that was only so you could move the block in Forest, so you could do the climb, so you could get to the checkerboard room. That's all that strength was for.
This is such a stupid seed.
Oh my god, yeah.
Not the dumbest we've seen, and actually,
No, I wouldn't even make
time.
this. I wouldn't even call this a BS seed.
Yeah.
Like it makes complete sense. It just sucks.
Yeah, but even with it sucking, this is only a 2-hour, 10-minute seed.
Yeah. Yes, actually, I would, because we're in go mode. I would very much call it a jet.
Yeah, this is I think this might be the jettiest seed we have had this entire tournament.
I think we had one cut to 2, didn't we?
I
vaguely recall seeing one cut of 2, I think.
We might have had one cut of 2, but this is down
close.
there.
Oh yeah. Oh god, poor Jesus Christ. Alright, well, Toad's about to pull his horse song. Alright, and that's phase 2 for Devin, so get those GGs in the chat, because here we go. After Zelda does her magic bullshit. And I had to.
That was perfect. That was perfect. I'm glad you're paying attention to the soundboard.
Alright, now I actually have to do it again, because now he actually pressed the finish button. Yep, he has finished 209.31. DareDevin takes game 1. GG. Wow. That's, so far, that's one. Whew.
Woo, boy.
That was, exhausting. Where is he? I gotta pull him up into here. I see him. Yeah, let me... Hey, Devin, GG.
GG's.
Yeah, so, nice job. That was really good.
Thank you.
So, tell us your thoughts about that seed first.
Hold on, let me actually move my mic closer to my face.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, so, at the beginning, I thought, like basically going child immediately was better in hindsight because of the strength and the hook shot and the bow that you could just, like, take into a door 1 and then just beat force in the first trip. And I felt like I lost, like, 10 minutes right at the beginning because I was doing things in a weird order and, like, then still trying to squeeze the Fire Temple check-in and stuff. But once you do forest and then, like, basically most things are just on the way. And you just, like, do progression dungeon after progression dungeon, and by the end you're just missing, like, one item, which was Rang. And I conveniently had enough to be in range of 20, and then, like, I felt like before making any major commitment to like a bigger place like GTG,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, let's just hand them in, and
Well,
the skulls have rewarded me again.
yeah, it seems like the skulls just happen to find you every time.
Yeah,
Toad, obviously, first of all, GG's. That was a good race.
GG's.
So it was on skulls?
It was 20
20.
skulls.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So so you just said something actually that's kind of funny, Devin, is
Yeah.
that you thought that it put you about 10 minutes behind.
Yeah.
It did.
It actually did.
Yes,
Like
we timed it.
we timed it. You were 9 minutes 50 seconds behind Toad coming out of Volvagia. So you actually made back 10 minutes by doing that skull check right after
Yeah.
Shadow.
Damn. So like, did Toad actually go child first?
Yeah.
Because like I can see that with like there's like 8 checks in market, but there's also eight additional checks in CAG because of shops. So I don't think it's like that different. Like it doesn't make that much of a difference.
No, it definitely did not make that much.
But this seed was like there was like a lot of good items on child. And like I had like this really wonky adult one.
Yeah, Toad, I actually wanted to ask you, what kind of influenced your call to go child first rather than clearing out adult first?
I don't know.
Flip a coin if heads.
Probably
I mean,
the shops. Probably the shops, maybe.
Yeah, I seemed like that from the fact when you specifically got extra money and then didn't buy a shield. We were rolling in chat because it's just why buy a shield when you can just buy items?
Where was the shield to buy though?
Zora.
Okay, yeah, I never did any checks in Zora's domain.
There's 2 of them, so where was the other one? I probably missed it.
We found one in Zora shop.
I actually didn't see any. And then I did chickens and got the free Hylian ship. I was like, yeah, worth it. Pog.
Yeah, well, you both had mirror, so that didn't really make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get mirror.
Goron.
I actually got the eye drops and checked and traded them in before finding the hint.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So
you kind of have to do that.
I actually appreciate the mirror shield was your first shield, Toad.
Yo, no, we were loving that. Who needs a shield? Yeah, no, but I will also say that I'm looking back through some of the times in this tournament. I think you just had the 3rd quickest seed all tournament.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, there were 2 that looked like they sub-2'd. Oh, no, there's a 3rd one that was just like 206. But holy crap, that's some pretty quick seeds.
Yeah, I mean, most time save in the seed comes from just like skipping ice entirely and like not going to fortress at all. Because I figured that you got the wallet and market path to Baronade, and like he knew that there was a wallet and another scale. The wallet gets you the wallet, the other wallet gets you the scale. So the scale gives you the path to Baronade, which means that the bomb bag's got to be logged behind that somehow. So I figured that like you needed to hand in the letter, and then Ice Cavern path to Volve is basically like it's like I the way I looked at it at first, it could have been hammer. But then I found the hammer. I was like, no, okay, so that Ice Cavern is just bait because you need to get opponents from there to go get your bomb back from Fortress, right?
Yeah,
that's the logic behind it. Because the hammer is bomb locked.
I'm just saying, you are literally echoing us in chat when you did that Goron City maze. It's like we had the same exact line of thinking there.
Yeah.
Just like, wait, then what's ice? Wait, though, huh? No,
Ice just had to be opponents. Did you do Ice Toad?
And there's a bomb bag on horseback archery.
Which is also opponents locked. Well, that's the King Dodongo path to Fortress King Dodongo, yeah. Yeah. Oh boy.
We did find that because the long shot in the fountain that you found, Toad, was because that was also technically bomb locked, which needed the horse and all that stuff, that all of it doesn't matter which check in Gerudo Fortress had the bomb check. It was one of those 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's game one.
That is game one.
You just find the progression, get to go mode, and make back 10 minutes. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Dude, my heart was racing at the end. Like, my bongo fight was really bad. I was like, I got hit, and I was down to 1 heart, and that was like the most afraid I was ever in playing this game in my entire life. Like,
I felt so bad because I felt like I jinxed you, because as you're going into that fight, I'm saying, oh, you know, DareDevin's gonna be able to make back like a minute or two a time with a 1 cycle, and I know DareDevin can do it, and then Bongo just trolled you, and it was like, oh god, I'm so sorry.
yeah. I mean,
So
I was on
remember-
4 hearts. If you take a big hit, it's like 3 hearts or something. You can survive 1 hit.
Yeah.
And then I took 1 hit. I was like, oh.
Yeah. So remember, it's definitely Sadie's fault.
Okay.
But yeah, on a completely separate note, we do have another game for both of you guys scheduled for Sunday for
Yes.
same time. With Devin, obviously, you're hoping to take it all home and end this tournament in one go. Toad, you're hoping to obviously take it into a 3rd game. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure Sadie and some of our people will be back to volunteer for that as well. But I do believe that
I've already done that twice in the brackets.
yeah, I mean, hey, if
I'm
it
back
works
from
for
0-1.
it clearly works for you. I mean, but
Yeah.
I think there's other groups that want to be able to talk to you also. I don't want to monopolize your time here.
Yeah, I know that the German race stream is ready whenever you all are. I do want to do just one more quick shout out. Thank you so much for letting us restream you throughout the tournament, all the way up here to finals.
And then one more after.
And one more after. So it's delightful. I'm going to be your restreamer for Sunday, so I look forward to seeing you all then. Shout out to our commentators, myself and Dastar. We're here in the booth today. We are so glad that you all enjoyed our chaos. And shout out to our trackers, Veva and Miss Dagger.